Have you ever found yourself on the sofa eating junk food, watching a movie while scrolling your phone? That's what's called dopamine stacking, combining several quick dopamine hits at once. It feels comforting in the moment, but what really happens is that we numb ourselves. Our brain gets used to that higher level of stimulation, and soon the normal baseline isn't enough anymore. David Phillips, in his book High on Life, talks about the concept of a slow and fast dopamine. Fast dopamine comes from things like doom scrolling, impulsive shopping, watching endless TikTok or Instagram reels, and eating junk food. It's intense, immediate, but it burns fast and leaves us emptier than we were before. Slow dopamine, on the other hand, comes from things like learning, practicing, reading, cooking, watching a movie, making music, going for a walk, or even just sitting down with a simple sound and explore its possibilities. It's gentler, it takes more time, but it builds lasting satisfaction. And the magic of slow dopamine is that it raises the baseline without the crash. Now let's bring it into music. If you've ever been into modular synth, you know the feeling. Discovering a new module, researching it, imagining what you can do with it. That's a beautiful example of slow dopamine. The hunt itself, the curiosity, the learning, it is rewarding. But then it comes the danger. When we buy the module, the dopamine peaks and then drops. So what we do? We start the hunting again. And that is where GAS, Gear Acquisition Syndrome, really becomes dopamine stacking. I've been there myself. When I first started with Oora, I bought a full system in one go. Walking home with this beautiful case in my hand, I was thrilled. But when I arrived home, reality hit. Lot of new modules, each one need love, attention, learning. What am I gonna do now? Instead of slowly discovering them, I just overwhelmed myself. And the joy turned into stress and confusion. Pretty soon, I was already browsing for the next thing to recapture the spark. If I had bought just one or two, taking time to explore them, really dig into them, the experience would have been richer and longer lasting. So over the year, I had to come with few rules to keep my dopamine in check. These, of course, aren't rigid rules, but are some guidance that helps me to keep loving what I'm doing. Number 1, limit your purchases. I have a simple rule, 1 item per month maximum. That doesn't mean that I have to buy something every month, but if I do, it can be only one. This forced me to slow down, to enjoy the anticipation, and to really get to know that module or instrument. It's like getting to know a new person. You want to spend time, listen, and learn what is special about them. Number 2, creating something with the new tool as soon as you get it. Whenever I buy something new, I challenge myself to build a track using that instrument as a main star. It can be a simple sketch, an ambient piece, just a loop, but it's a way to translate the excitement of owning into the deeper satisfaction of creating. It also gives the purchase a story, a memory attached to it. Number 3, keep your workspace minimal. Lot of instruments in front of you can feel exciting for a moment, but quickly can make your space cluttered, noisy, distracting, and even stressful. I keep only what I really use in reach and always make space for the new piece that I'm exploring. When I sit down, I want my attention to naturally go to what matters instead of being pulled in 10 different directions. Number 4, be honest and ruthless about what stays. For years, I kept instrument thinking one day I learned this. Take the morphaging, for example. It's a wonderful module. I wanted to love it. But I spent more time in rereading the manual and the shortcuts rather than making actual music. Eventually, I realized not everything is meant for me, and that's okay. If something doesn't click, it's better to let it go and free up the space. And honestly, selling or trading something that you don't use, it's a great dopamine release, a positive, freeing one. Number 5, balance learning and doing. It's easy to fall into endless tutorials and reviews. They feel productive, and they are to a point. But knowledge without practice is just theory. I always try to stop and play, even if it feels clumsy at first. It's in the doing that real understanding happens. When I moved to the US, one thing that amazed me was sandwiches. In Italy, a sandwich is built around one beautiful ingredient. Mortadella, prosciutto, maybe a sauce, and some veggies. It's simple, and you taste what matters. In the US, sandwiches might become huge. Several meats, multiple cheeses, sauces, pickles, and so on and on and on. Layers upon layers. They taste good, but you lose clarity. The main character gets buried. In music, I think the same thing happens. It's tempting to add many layers. Extra synth, found sound, samples, clever tricks. In the moment, it's exciting. And that's like fast dopamine. It feels like more is better. But over time, I've come to love the taste of simplicity. Choosing one main instrument, build a piece around it, and letting it breathe. That's slow dopamine. It takes restraint and trust, but the result is often more powerful and memorable. Think of a melody on a piano. If it's strong, it doesn't need any ear candy or glitch to shine. In electronic music, I feel there's always the pressure to add something cool. A trick, a drop, something unexpected. But I feel that's like hiding an average sandwich under layers and layers of sauces. I've learned to ask myself, does this sound serve the idea? Or it is just there to make it feel momentarily exciting? If it's just for the moment, I often leave it out. If a track lures you in with tricks, to me it's just advertising. When you learn to slow down your dopamine in gear, in sound, in life, you start to enjoy each piece, each note, each silence. It's like a great sandwich with two perfect ingredients. Nothing more is needed. I'll see you next time.